Hey guys, I decided to make a video for competitive set videos for a Pokemon that I really like, but it's very overlooked in the OU tier, so I chosen Metagross. So his type is Steel Psychic, which is really good. You have a lot of resist of a lot of moves that come your way. His ability is also nice for other abilities like Intimidate that lowers your attack will no longer work well for Metagross at least. For this set, I decided to give him Choice Band, very offensive Pokemon, and it's just crazy the damage he can pull off. You probably noticed by the way I EV trained him that he also has a little bulk to him and a shitload of attack as well, which is really cool. Now for this set, his main goal is to be a revenge killer with Bullet Punch. Now that may sound weird because Bullet Punch doesn't have too much attack, but with Metagross here, you'll see in a few seconds why, but I'll get right back to that. He also can be a late game sweeper. With Meteor Mash, it's just crazy. Not to mention its stab, and it has a chance to boost up your attack even more. The moveset is Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, Hammer Arm, Earthquake, or your choice and a Headbutt. It depends on that last move with your other teammates if you have a Psychic or Earthquake, obviously. So that's your choice. Now I mentioned how Bullet Punch is a great revenge kill for Metagross. Why? Because he has a crazy amount of base attack, and Bullet Punch is stab, may I mention. Um, the base attack here is 135, which is insane. The whole reason why Metagross is overlooked is because its speed and it automatically just nobody's interested. And the whole reason why I put bulk into him is in case if you want to use another move beside Bullet Punch, you should survive unless it's a pretty powerful move. Now this set is a little strange, but it could have its use here and there. But I actually have used it once, and it actually worked the one time I used it. And it was against a Landorus. This is more of a lead Metagross set, but it also can be used besides lead, but let me explain this a little more. Now, his main goal here is to trap the opposing lead Pokemon or a wall your team would have trouble with. So you must predict this to know who's coming out on your opponent's team, obviously. Now, the move Block is what traps it in. Then you have Ice Punch, you have Hammer Arm, and you have Bullet Punch, or your choice between Meteor Punch. Like I said earlier, I had an opponent who I predicted was going to send out Landers to set up the Stealth Rocks as he did. I used Block and he couldn't switch out, and I went for the Ice Punch, and it was an easy kill, which is really nice because Landers is a very strong Pokemon. Like I was saying earlier, you don't have to block out your opponent's lead Pokemon. This can also be used for your opponent's Pokemon that would pretty much screw your team over. You could block it in, and usually that's a wall or a tank, by the way. That's why I have Ice Punch and Hammer Arm, because usually those in OU really hurt a lot of Pokemon, especially Ice Punch, and then you have priority move Bullet Punch, which is really cool. This set is the defensive safe Metagross set, which I've also come up with on my own, and you probably noticed that I didn't add the EVs and stuff like that. It's pretty much because it's the same as the other two sets. Anyway, I put the berry that weakens out fire moves. His main goal is to predict your opponent when going offensive on Metagross. So this set is more of a offensive and defensive at the same time. Now, I recommend that you have another Pokemon with Levitate on your team. That's why I say it's like a defensive safe set. You know, you have the Fire Berry on, and you have a Pokemon that could take Earthquake without taking damage, and now you just have to worry about fighting moves. So I thought it was a pretty cool set, worth mentioning. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is actually a series of what I'm doing, so if you're interested in competitive like myself, make sure to check out my other competitive sets. Later, guys.